On GU, we are still bearish, obviously. We have not yet closed any candle overlapping this breakaway gap. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. On Euro, we year to date close it. I mean, almost completely filled up yesterday. Not today. So let's see what I see on the daily. I think we want to go towards this high here, and then we also have this high here. As of now, so on GU, I want to mark those out. I want to mark this high and this body here, this high here, because this here is a nice little daily inverse fairway gap. That is very nice. Here. Beautiful. Now we can go to the 4 hour, and you can see that we have a bullish trend. Beautiful. 4 hour bullish trend. And what do we have under here? Oh wow, a 1 hour bearish trend. So what am I gonna wait for? A 15-minute break of structure. Wow, nice. So we tapped into the 1 hour fairway gap actually. Fuck, it was yesterday's mess here. We got stopped out the break even yesterday after hitting TP1 and the 1 to 2. Yeah, whatever. I'm actually gonna delete everything and redo everything. Blah, blah, blah. On the 30 minute, I'm gonna mark out London highs and lows. So actually, I'm gonna mark out multiple levels today. This is London highs. Damn. So this here is London highs. Then we have this one here, which is a bit tricky because it's not a high, but I'm still gonna mark it out because why not? And then I have London lows here. Nice. So we're just gonna wait for a 15 breaker structure. Oh why? And go off of that. We have this 1 hour fairway up here. If I go there, that we just tapped into, and now currently moving forward out of it. So that's cool. Until I get a 15 break of victory, it's gonna take ages. That's the issue. That's the issue. We will see what's gonna happen. There's a 30-minute fair gap forming here. What else? What else? Is there a 15-minute up there? Probably not. Nice. Gee, looks clean. It just needs time. It just needs time to form its break of structure. Yeah. Simply just needs time. It's respected the bearish 5 minutes, but I really don't think you're gonna come down this low. In that case, we are aligned to the high time frame trend, but I really doubt we're not gonna come up and fill this up and close a candle above 28,999. Then we have Euro. Let's go to the 30 minutes. What's going on here? We have London lows here. And then we have London highs here. And these highs here. Sure, this is the high. So yeah, I'm gonna leave these up there. Maybe come here and adjust these here. Just like that. Yeah, London wasn't a big move so far. Oh heck, it was. Damn. What? Wow, market recently likes to move. I did not even notice. Wow. Okay, I did not even notice we were moving so big moves. I was used to these. Yeah, I'm used to these small things here. Like 0.5%, that's just like what I was, what I had the most experience with, not this. 0.8. Alright. Well, anyways. Let's go to the 4 hour, see the trend. The 4 hour here is also bullish. We had, oh, it's beautiful. We had this high, we formed a bullish fairy gap right next to it. Respected it, unfortunately could not tap into this breaker, but still beautiful. You see we are respecting it, so moving out of it. Let's see the 1 hour trend. 1 hour is still bearish, so I just need a 15-minute break of structure. And or is it bearish? High, lower, low. No, sorry. High, low, lower, high, higher, low. I think we're already moving up. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. We're gonna sweep high or not. Are we gonna sweep this high or not? We had the break of structure here. Right there, next candle, we got it. But it was in New York then. Bam, long that shit. I'm pretty sure we wanna break above this level here. I just don't know if I should just enter barely off of nothing, barely off of brave like trend and intuition, instead of waiting for a retrace, because I'm very confident in the fact that we just want to move higher. If I would enter long on euro, then this would be my TP1 up there, and my TP2 would be this high time frame drawn liquidity would be my TP2. Then you can say these highs here TP3, and finally these highs is TP4. That would be my, yeah, guys, I swear, like, I have a strategy I wanna stick to, but I can just tell that we don't wanna come down here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get a retrace here, just to confirm, just to get the second entry that we now just missed. I'm gonna put my stop loss below these lows. On the 1 hour, we did not have a 1 hour liquidity sweep. We did have already, right before New York open 1 hour candle, we did have a 1 hour liquidity sweep here. But then that's it. That's it. So this is producer low. This is producer high. We already did the move here that we were supposed to do it in our New York session open. So that's why I was like, hey, we're just gonna move. What are we waiting for? Hello? By the way, there's no news except at 8 p.m. FOMC. That's it. Nice, you're doing some retrace here. Or are we? This 15-minute candle closes above this high here, this producer high, that's already a very nice indication that we, yes, wanna move higher. But all the time frames are kind of telling us the same thing, especially the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Yeah, especially the 4 hour. So like, come on, we broke structure in the 4 hour, then we had this bullish for a fair gap, we tapped into it now. In 3.5 hours we formed this bullish candle. You're telling me we want to move lower? Ain't no way. Ain't no way we want to move lower. That's why we already would have hit our TP. Oh, not yet though. But now we're gonna form a bullish 5-minute fair gap, and we're gonna come back into it. We're gonna enter, and same thing will happen, but with a worse entry than what I wanted to have. This is better. Euro is better than GU, because GU is like to get a 15-minute break of structure, because the 1 hour trend is bearish. Like, I don't want that, even though you can clearly tell that this one is also gonna move higher. Like, you can, not because of the trend line, but you can clearly tell. We get a 5-minute break of structure here also. We also get a 5-minute bullish fair gap here. But Euro is simply much more bullish. I'm gonna enter off of this 5-minute fair gap here. Stop loss, I'm gonna put it below this low here. TP1 up there, TP2 up there. What? Wait, my TPs are ridiculously bad. Yeah, my risk to rewards are ridiculous. So let's check out GU. What if it would happen if I would enter here on GU? Yeah, that's what I like. Well, maybe we're gonna take GU trade today, because obviously GU is much better when it comes to risk to reward on Euro. I can get a 1-to-1 if I kind of risk the most recent low on the 5 minute as my stop loss. It's very unfortunate we don't get any fucking retrace on either of these pairs. That's very unfortunate. Should have just entered right here when I saw that coming. Come on, bruh. Come on. If I enter when I saw it, we would be up 1 to 1.5. Euro, we would be up 1 to 1.4. Okay, if you're doing the retrace finally, let's get to the 1 minute so you can see what I see. I don't know if we're gonna come back into this 5 minute fair gap, but if I draw the equilibrium, yeah, it's right under it, so there is still a small chance, but we'll see. It did break structure already right here. Break structure. So after this 5 minute candle closed up like that, it was quite clear we broke structure. What I should have done actually is see this chart on time, and once we broke structure up here and did the retrace down there, I should have just longed. Like, I should have just longed off of this 1 minute candle retracing here, closing as bullish. I should have just longed, and once I longed, would have longed up there, same stop loss, everything. Then was this my stop loss? I don't even know. Then yeah, it's just baby food. 1 to 1.5 gonna be up there, then would have been up there. That shit happened yesterday. I called what's gonna happen. Once we break above here, we're gonna go up. And we do, and we don't retrace. Okay, we're gonna form a 50-minute bullish. That's nice. We can retrace into that. We have 1, 2, 3 5-minute bullish fair gaps that we can retrace towards. Euro, yes, we are doing the retrace here. Beautiful. Not on GU though. GU, we don't do shit. We have this 15-minute fair gap here also. Bro, where's our 15-minute fair gap on Euro? We just tapped into it. Nice. That's gonna be a deeper retrace because this second fair gap candle, the second candle in the fair gap is very long. I don't think that just a tap will be enough here, but we will see. I think we're gonna come back to our first 5-minute bullish here and move out off of that. These markets are crazy. We're either moving up or lower. We don't have the... yesterday we did. Yesterday it was perfect. We had a perfect trend. And today we just have this like a triangle. Like, what is this? The pyramid of Giza, bro? What? Like, oh, come on. Where are the trends? Where are the higher highs and higher lows? We only have an up and a down. Is it a mountain? Come on. I'm gonna wait for a 1 minute break of structure out of this 5 minute fairy gap that we're heading back towards. I have no idea why it's so artificial here in Euro, whatever is going on here. This looks much better on GU. And I think we also gonna come back to this 5 minutes here, but not the 5 minute, but the where's the 15 minute right there. Okay, we will come back to this 15 minute probably in GU. And the Euro, we just stepped into this 5 minute. Nice. I think I'm likely gonna enter. It's like that. I entered with a long. So there, I entered with a long now. Reason why is I am very confident that we just want to move higher. We might gonna go deeper into this 5 minute fire gap. I don't really mind. We might gonna come back into this area here, this pink area. I don't really mind. My stop loss is up down there, and yeah, I'm not really worrying at all. I mean, we have this 5 minute lag here. We are now in equilibrium. If we count the lag from down there, we tapped into equilibrium now, and if we count the lag from down there, yeah, I'm still way good. I'm really good regarding to my stop loss. So, and I'm very confident in this trade, since everything is aligning. The 15 minute, we came into the 15 minute bullish fair gap. Yes, we swept this high, but why are we going higher? Why did we respect this 4-hour fair gap? Why did we break structure on the 4-hour? Is to sweep out these highs here. So I'm very confident in this trade. We came into the first 5 minute fair gap. We are extremely likely that we're just gonna move higher from now on. Maybe we're gonna come back into this pink area that I marked out, which is basically London highs, to tap into this breaker here, because this is now not a liquidity sip, this is a breaker block here, and right there. You might want to touch that, and yeah, you can argue that I should have waited. I might have just waited for this breaker to tap, wait for a 1 minute break obstruction only, trade off of that. Yes, but I wanted to have a nice entry, so I did not want to do the same mistake as here. When I see this and I'm like, I'm gonna wait for retrace, the price hits my TPs and then comes back to the area that I think is at a good price to enter. So I just entered with that price that I thought is good. So 1-to-1 is gonna, actually my first TP is gonna be this high that we just formed here. Right there. Other TP is gonna be the same. Just like that. Our Euro short looks good. I'm gonna quickly check where I entered. So I entered on the 1 minute on that first bullish candle at 106.70. Yeah, leave it there. And then I close stop loss at 1041. I'm just gonna take this here and then, yeah. Nice 1-to-1 there. 1-to-1-6. 1-to-2-4 and 1-to-3. Nice little TPs here. Everything looks good except this high time frame liquidity sweep. Everything looks good except this. Meaning I'm not worried about that anymore. But it's because of the forward trend. The higher time frame trend is my friend. He's bullish, I'm bullish. 1 hour is bullish, I'm bullish. And what is the 1 hour? Bullish. Now gonna break structure also here in 3 minutes. And then on the 15 minutes, as you can see, we're also bullish. We just came back into a 15-minute bullish fair gap. Our entry was pretty okay, pretty nice, basically that exact price level where we are at now. The candle, 1 hour candle will close in a few minutes, in literally 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Now we might gonna come back to the breaker. I'll be back. I'll be back. Damn. Nice. All right. What bothers me is that we've been here at this price for so long now. We are pretty likely gonna come back to this breaker block area. So I technically could have waited for that. But today I'm impatient. Why? Because if I'm not impatient, I'm gonna miss entries like that. So yes, now with this, when I entered, this wasn't the case, obviously. But I don't mind. I'm fine paying the price up there, leaving my stop loss here, and not waiting for coming down there and putting my stop loss down there, because eventually my risk reward is gonna be very similar, but I played more. Yes, if I would put my I can't do it. If I would enter down there and leave the same stop loss, yes, I would have a much better risk reward. Yes, but nobody knows whether the price is gonna come back down there or not. And this to me was enough, whatever happened here. Look, either way, on the 1 minute, we tapped into the 5 minute, we tapped into equilibrium, we broke structure on the 1 minute. I would have entered up there after the break of structure. I would have, because the third confluence got hit, we broke structure in 1 minute out of the confluence, third direction. I would have just entered at the first price, the higher price. I'm not gonna do that often because I know it's more and more risky. But yeah, ideally I should wait for the 1 minute break of structure. But the reason why I did not do that today is because of this move already, and also this extremely obvious direction where we're heading towards. Extremely obvious. It's like stupidly obvious. I'm back, and we are getting close to our stop loss. which is surprising to me actually, because the dollar seemed like it wanted to respect this bearish move. We are bearish on the dollar, bearish on the 4 hour, we came into this 4 favor gap, we moved lower, we had this 30-minute favor gap, we respected it seemingly, but now we still came back into this order block area, this New York high area. And so what I think is gonna happen is we are gonna move lower, but we're likely gonna sweep my stop loss. Unlucky, unfortunate. All the trends are bullish. All the trends are bullish. The 1 hour is bullish. The 4 hour is bullish. We respected this for a fair gap. We moved higher, stepped this high, and now doing the retrace. Much deeper retrace than I initially thought. I don't see much reasons to enter with a short when the 4 hour is bullish and the 1 hour is also bullish. I mean, if you see this 1 hour candle, you can see, like, if I would hide it, you would think, oh, we're going higher, right? And once you see this bearish candle next to it that's going to close in 5 minutes, you would think, oh, wait, this was just a liquidity sweep. So today is it was a choppy day, despite the fact that the confluences were very clear bullish towards these highs. So if the 1 hour break of structure doesn't happen, then it was just a very, very deep, unusual retrace on the 4 hour with a 50-minute break of structure to the downside, which is unlucky, very unlucky. But hey, what did we learn today is, I think I did everything according to the plan. I respected the trend. I respected both high time frame, lower time frame trends. I think everything was alright. Everything seemed like it's gonna be alright, but the market decided to break structure simply on the 15-minute. That caused us sweeping our stop loss. So we still could turn out be bullish, but that's gonna be a much lower chance now. A much lower chance now. And if it would turn bearish, we're likely gonna move lower off of this 5 minute or this inverse and come back into this order block area and move lower. I mean, you can say that this is also a 5 minute sweep, and this is our 5 minute order block here. Oh damn. So you can call this a 5 minute order block. Up there, they might want to retrace into that. If not, price gonna come up to this London high area and reject off of that lower. We don't want to come up there and move lower. These are the two scenarios I see. We could also, yeah, we could come back to this 5 minute fair gap easily, and then move lower. But that's also getting lower chance because of this very strong bearish move. So yeah, I think I'm gonna come back later just to clarify what happened, if I was wrong or correct, and then that's it. So today was a loss. I don't think I'm gonna enter with a short because the 4 is still bullish, and for that to turn out to be bearish needs a lot of time. And it could be just a 4 or deep retrace. So unclear now. Now it's getting unclear what price wants to do, and I don't like to trade in these conditions. It was very clear until we broke structure on the 15 minute. So yeah, unfortunate day.